What's going on, everybody? Welcome. That's really echoey. That is so echoey. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We are outside. We got two 300s all set up on display right now. We got one with a lot of high miles on it. Just two junk cars right now. But we're going to try to make one good car out of two junk cars. Yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. Last video, we tore into the front end on the 2016 over there. Today, I said originally that we were going to pull out the dash because it's all blown, airbags are blown on the newer car. But instead, I think we're going to just try to get it 100% drivable because the radiator and everything is smashed over here. Come take a look. So obviously still need the hood, but all this stuff is smashed. We got coolant leaking everywhere. We can't even really let it run too much. It seems like it works fine, but we want to make sure before we go too far here. Obviously, here you can see the coolant line is just completely busted off the motor. All the stuff for the cams here, all that's busted. So we got some work to do on that. We're going to pull it off of this car over here. Front bumper is not going to work. Headlights aren't going to work. But all this structural stuff underneath all this plastic here should work just fine. One of the things we do want to see first, though, is if there is a transmission leak. We've got to figure out where it's coming from over on this car. Assume it's coming from one of these lines right at the cooler, but we want to make sure that it's not back somewhere further so that we, have the access to actually get it replaced right now. So let's just take a look at that quick. So let's see here. No leaks yet. All right, so we didn't see any leak at all. So either there's very little transmission fluid left in the car, which is actually kind of my suspicion, but these have no way to check it other than getting under the car. There's no dipstick for them. So we're just going to keep plugging away here and switching stuff. We're pretty sure it's not going to be a big issue, so probably just needs topped off. So first things first, we're going to start taking all these lines off the side here. These ones here are the type that you just have to get a pick or something real small in there, pop them out, and these lines will just pop right off. Not a big deal. Those ones are all bolt-on. Yeah, pretty straightforward. That guy is bent. That is seriously bent. Well, maybe not. Actually, I don't think it is bent. I think that's how it came from the factory, which is crazy. Good job, Chrysler. So we're kind of bouncing back and forth here. Right now, we're actually working more on this car here, getting it a little bit torn apart, and then we're going to go back to this guy right here. So, I don't know. It might be confusing filming, but just know we're working on two different cars side by side. So, if you're like, man, what's that car? This is just probably the other one. All right, so since I was here and did all the other work the other day and you couldn't see it because I didn't have anybody to hold the camera for me, Lance is actually going to contribute and do some work today and pull this front bumper cover off, probably, unless there's something that we didn't take off. Let's see. Ooh, naked 300. Also, if you need a damaged but somewhat sort of usable 300 front end, there you go. I wouldn't recommend it, though. It kind of sucks. Well, the grill and everything's nice. The grill's nice. So next, we got to work on getting this radiator support out. That's the big piece right now. Now, Chrysler did something that I would actually call smart, I guess. They ran the brake lines right in behind this radiator support. Now, a lot of times they rust out when they're down below and run across the, subframe. So I actually, I support this decision, even though it's a little different. All right, so what's your question?
All right, so here's the question of the day. If there is somebody out there in the YouTube community or whatever that would actually know who the owner of this car was, or if anybody cares to just place a guess. All right. But I am really curious what the impact was with, okay? Because this car, whatever hit it, really didn't hit much here. I mean, just caught a little bit of this, and not even enough to hardly do any damage. So it's something that was high, but most of the impact is like on kind of this side of the engine, and was enough to push everything backwards and actually like make the transmission mount break out the bottom, like tilt everything that way. So I'm wondering if it was like somebody that forgot to put a red flag on a load of lumber at Lowe's and they didn't stop.
Or like under a tractor trailer or something.
Yeah,
something
maybe under, I don't know. But it didn't hit anything really on either side here hardly either. It really took it straight in the center. So.
All right, guys. So I'm going to post a picture right now of what the original damage on this guy was. Take a look at it. If you know somebody who might know whose car this was, or you're the person whose car this was, I'll post it in 300 groups as well. Yeah, comment down below if you know anything. We'd love to hear about it. All right, now I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna do some work here. Here she comes. Woo! Uh-oh. That was properly disposed of. Look at this, man. If we need to pull the front cover off this motor, we could just do it, man. This is pretty cool, actually. You can really see in there. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Everything looking all right in here. Motor mounts, everything. All that stuff looks good. I really think we just gotta pull that off next. And now after a bunch of senseless removal of stupid stuff, we got this fender off, actually. And now I think this guy should be good to go.
Yeah, the last wire out.
Nice. Trier there. All right, I'm going to not lie to you guys. This was all staged because we already pulled this off, but I forgot to film it. So we kind of knew it was already ready to go. But look at the access we got now. All right, so radiator AC condenser's got to come off. We got to get these cam position sensors, or whichever they are. I don't know. Cam, you think those are cam position sensors?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, they're for variable valve timing.
Or variable valve.
Those
are those actuator things.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, those guys. And then, yeah, we actually just have to take those two 10 millimeters off there. Should be good to go. Let me introduce you guys to the top line metalworking shop, where we are bending this tab back into somewhat of a straight proportion. It's supposed to look like this, but we're gonna.
Just a little lesson I've learned from metalworking is you want to do this all cold.
Yeah, don't heat it up.
You don't want to change the shape or the chemistry of the metal.
It is much better. It doesn't have to be perfect for this stuff. It's pretty.
Hammer, but I need to free that up first.
Okay, and the other thing we need to do is get this guy somewhat into a straight proportion.
I did forget about
that one. I think does need heat.
Yeah, it does. That's a shame. I forgot about that tonight.
We can't probably even get a handle on that tonight, honestly.
I'm going to be upset if we don't get this engine running tonight.
Well, you're just going to have to be upset. I don't know what to tell you. That's actually pretty close to where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right, let's go with that.
Cool. All right, let's transplant the radiator here. I'll let you pick it up. Looks like oh wait, your wire's still attached. Yeah, fan wire. You gotta use strength.
Yeah, I know, but
no, you gotta push in the tab.
Also a clip.
Yeah, but with
not that one.
You just gotta be stronger. You gotta be smarter than the clip. There you go.
Did you not take off the bottom fitting?
I thought I did.
It didn't come loose yet.
There she goes. That fan looks a lot nicer. This whole setup looks a lot nicer than the one that came out. I think that other one had some manufacturing errors. There's a real crunch in the middle. Alright, it may not look like it as much on camera right here, but it is about pitch black outside right now. We're just getting a little light from the garage. But we got the new radiator, AC condenser, all that stuff in. We got air box, everything like that. We really just want to take this thing on a test drive. We just topped her up with coolant. No, it's not the orange correct coolant for Mopar, so, you know, sue me. But we're just gonna
every color and make.
I know, and then people say that that's not true, but they're like, oh, it's gunks up everything. I've never had that happen, but
yeah,
people say that.
That's interesting.
So, anyways, but we're gonna go on a drive right pretty much now. Sounds better.
Sounds a lot better.
Sounds better without all that ticking and stuff that from the everything rubbing against it from before. All right, we got something's leaking here or burning off. It must just be burning off a little bit. Oh yeah, we sprayed it all down with water. That's the problem, actually, I believe. Yep. Can't lose tools. Okay. We are on the road. I've never actually filmed at night with the light, using the light on my phone. And I probably really shouldn't tonight because we have no headlights. so we can't see anything
We should
right
use
now.
that as the headlight.
Yeah, I might have to stick it out.
Stick out the window.
What all lights do we got here?
Airbag, check engine still, but
we got a lot.
I think the check engine's gonna go off soon. Actually, it really seems like it's running right now.
So now we've lost any even semblance of light that we had, but brake lights are stuck on. We got a bunch of warning lights on still. Backup cameras all scrambled, which is a common problem on these cars. I'm not too worried about that. We're just gonna pull her in the garage here and take a little bit more of a look. Garage is so tight. Engine sounds real good though.
Read codes. We got camshaft position, intake air temp sense,
Okay, that could be because I had the
manifold barometric pressure circuit high. Alright, let me just go to accessory mode here. Oh, no, hold on. You have to
do it without your foot on the brake.
Foot on the brake, yeah. Nope. Oh, sensor's bad.
Oh yeah, it thinks it's.
Well, whatever. All right, let's
just clear them.
Sometimes it'll work.
Usually it does.
Some cars will say detecting the engine still running.
Let's see if that light goes off up there. Just the check engine. What's it say?
You can't do it.
Frozen.
No. Well, hold on. Maybe. Usually. So now you hit the OK key to continue. And it will not do it because it says.
All right, pick up on your brake pedal a little bit. Take your foot underneath.
Nope. But there's probably a sensor back there that I can just wiggle. Let me see. We'll know when it works because the brake lights are hot.
You would think. Yeah.
I am game to actually rip this bottom half of this dash off. Let's do that.
All right, ripping the dash out. So we were all up in here. We got the panel off from down there, the airbag, the knee airbag out, and we actually, if you look behind us here, the brake lights are off. It was just the brake pedal sensor. They're still off. And so we're not sure if we need a new sensor yet, but at least we got them off so we can read the codes.
Are they on right
or
now?
Delete the codes. They are off.
Still?
They're still off.
Okay, then something else is wrong, because like I am pushing the brake pedal now.
Well, the car's off.
Yeah, but don't brake pedals work all the time?
No.
Okay.
We got to start the car and then see.
All right. For some reason I thought cars...
Well, we'll find out. If you're able to start the car, then we'll know. So, see here if we need a new brake pedal sensor or not. We can just find out if the car starts. Then yeah, they're on now.
Yeah.
So
that's the problem.
And then
sensor.
Do we need a new sensor?
I never pushed the pedal.
Oh, it's still off.
So they're showing right now. Let me pull this thing back.
There, they're off.
They're off?
Yep.
All right. So now when I turn it off, pulling back on it, I should be able to go to accessory mode. Yep.
All right.
Let's read the codes.
Let's clear these codes. All right, start her up here.
Yeah.
Still got to check engine light, but now we can at least see what it's for.
It's probably that absolute temperature thing or throttle pressure or something or other. All right. Let's just turn it off for now. Let's take this airbag out.
Still got some other stuff to do. All right.
Okay.
Airbag removal. Step 1. Find something pointy, stick it in that hole, and then try to find the little wire or little bar inside that you push in to remove.
I want somebody with more skill than myself do it if you want to, but I'm not having much luck so far.
So I missed on video this guy actually coming out because these are very difficult. I mean, they're the same style, but there's just this wire that you push inside right here with your, we use an Allen wrench actually, a small Allen wrench. but you got to push it forever. Like, it's not like the GM ones, it's like just a real short little bump and it kind of comes out. These ones here, you really got to push. And on the first generation or whatever, the previous generation 300, they actually just had two 10mm bolts. That was a far superior way to have an airbag mounted in there, because this is just, it was pretty difficult. So we're pretty much wrapping up here though. Still got a lot of work to do. We're not taking the dash or anything out. We just wanted to get those airbags out of there and the brake light situation figured out. So instead of having one running and driving 300, we now have two that don't run and drive. So I'm not sure how smart that was, but this one here, we're not sure what we're going to do with it yet. We said we were going to part it out after this, but we might actually put this guy back on the road. So stay tuned. I'll give you more details on that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Have a great night.